towns do it like that.
I think it's called DPU or something, or BPU or something like that.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start our 6 o'clock meeting. I'm gonna call the meeting to order.
I'll do roll calls.
Okay.
Brent Stetler.
Here.
Jerry Fawcett.
Yes.
Walt Minnick.
Yes.
Mindy Joe.
Yep.
Craig Kudzinski.
Here.
I'm gonna stand for a pledge and. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dear Heavenly Father, as we come this evening, we just ask that you help us make the best decisions for the town of Kirkland and guide and direct us. In your name we pray, amen.
I do have extra agendas for this. It's a small one. Do you guys get those off from your email? Or do you guys need one? Either of you guys want one, it's a short one.
What is it?
An agenda. This one has an agenda. You want anything else?
We're gonna open up a public hearing for annexation ordinance 2025-9-4.
Annexation of what?
That road. East Jefferson,
Oh,
from the railroad out. Half, the south half belongs to us, the north half belongs to the county, and we can't do anything with it until we take it all in.
You guys passed the first reading at the September meeting.
Yeah.
You'll have your final reading at the November meeting.
So this is the public hearing to hear comment on the annexation.
And there has to be a certain time in between.
And we cannot, we have to wait 14 days after the public hearing before you can adopt the ordinance
So you'll see it in
on second
November.
reading. So we can't do it at our next meeting, we'll do it in November.
So
What's
we
you
just-
guys' thoughts on
Let's
this?
do it.
Well, there's good and bad. From what the old railroad out, of course, they don't plow it, the county, that's theirs, they're supposed to. Down here across from the gas station, they don't plow that, supposed to. But we plow it, and we're gonna have to pay to pave it and everything else. A lot of people in Hamilton County and on over are wishing they hadn't to let the county take over from Sheridan clear to Cicero. That used to be a state highway.
But we're just talking about one of the town roads.
This is just East Jefferson.
Yeah, I know that. I know where it's at, and I know about Kirk Street down here, but
I mean, if
we're
we're
gonna
already
pay to
plowing.
pave it and everything else from then on.
Yeah, we don't
We'll
do
get
that
it.
anything now though.
We'll get MVH funds. That's the whole point. We couldn't use our Community Crossing Grant funds to do the last part of East Monroe or Kirk Street because of how it wasn't in our inventory. And so you guys took responsibility for it at your September meeting. So now, whenever we apply for our next paving grant, we can include those. So we can get funds for them. We won't be paying for them. We're trying to make it so that we can get funds for them.
My opinion is that the more you can annex now, the better in the long term. Because then you're gonna have more taxes, you're gonna have more income coming in. So yes, even if we have to repave it, I know we've been going through and repaving certain roads in town over the years, but none of our roads, I don't think, are in too bad a shape nowadays.
They're pretty good for a small town.
So that's my honest take on it. But
This is just so that we can, am I right, Billy? This is so that we can apply for funds
Yeah,
to
this,
include those.
I mean, we took over possession of East Monroe into Capstone. We took over possession of Kirk Street. Those two, somehow or another did not get put on the town's inventory. They were still in the counties. So all we did was just basically take them over, with permission from the county and some paperwork that went with it. East Jefferson, we are having to annex the north half of the street plus the right of way in order for us to be able to maintain, take care of, that street. I mean, we do anyway. We do all the snow plowing and all that kind of stuff. And we couldn't take care of our part. We couldn't pave our part because the whole street wasn't in it. So in order to take care of ours, we have to annex the other half. And so now the whole street down to a certain point will be ours, and we can get federal funds to help pay for that, which our part has now decreased from 25 to 20% of the total paving matching fund. So
is there, through that federal funding that you get if we annex that, is that enough to maintain that and repave that within the next 5 years?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when
So
we
then
applied,
that
We
makes
when
have
we
a
paid,
we have a fund here. It's our NVH fund. We have a certain amount that we get gas tax and other things that replenishes the NVH.
so when we paid, we get a community crossings matching grant. We call them a CCMG grant.
Okay.
And when we apply, we've been pretty fortunate in getting chosen each time. That have we ever been, since you've been here, denied maybe once?
Once, because of the paperwork was not in order and nobody knew NDOT changed their format until
Right.
after the fact.
And so he tried to pave East Monroe this last time, and NDOT comes back with, that's not in your inventory. And he's like, what do you mean it's not in our, it's in our town?
Yeah.
Well, it's because when they developed it, somewhere along the line, paperwork fell through the crack and did not get sent into the state, and so they didn't see it as ours, so they would not give us grant funds to pave that portion. That's why it stops at a certain point.
Well, there's a lot of county, the middle of the road is the county division, So, I mean, same thing.
Okay.
See, my thoughts, I'm looking at it from all angles.
Yeah.
The county won't fix the ditches they're supposed to, and now we're gonna take over something else that they're supposed to take care of. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but we can't even take care of the half that we got, because we can't get money for it.
Yeah, we're not supposed to.
We can't take care of the half that we got, so what they wanna do, at least if we take over the other half, we can take care of the whole thing.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
we
saying?
can't pave that unless we do
You
that.
can't even pave it, because you can't get no money. They won't give you any money for it because it's not in your inventory.
Yeah, I realize all that, but look, what I'm saying is, we're taking over something else the county's supposed to be taking
I
care
know.
of.
I know it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And we can remind that to them that we're taking over something that they honestly got to
That'd
take
be
care
a
of for
good
years,
curveball to throw at them at the next
you
meeting.
know?
Well,
But it's in our
they
town
gladly
limits.
relinquished it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
They were,
It
They
was
were
in our
applauding.
town limits, right? It just wasn't in our
Half of the
inventory.
street is in, the corporate limits went right down the middle of the
Oh,
street.
see, who would do that?
that's typical though. That's just the way they do it.
I just don't get
County
that.
roads are that way, city roads are that way, they take the middle of the street.
Jay, did you do that?
But,
What? No.
but now that we've added Kirk Street and East Monroe, and we are in the process of doing East Jefferson, that would add mileage to our inventory, which would increase our federal money we get each year.
Now, how far does it go out?
We included down to just before the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
About where Billy Scott's driveway is.
If we went any farther, we would have had to bring in some private property, and that's a big issue in annexation. And
It would have cost us more.
would have cost a lot more.
No, Zionsville seems to do okay with it.
Yeah, but they're getting huge, you're getting
20
no
miles from Zionsville, I mean, you know, all directions.
But
The only thing that stops Zionsville from meeting you up right here, right now, is that county line road down there. That's the only thing that stops them.
I'm gonna see if we can keep on topic with the town of Kirkland, and is there anything else for this public hearing. I'm just trying to keep things going.
Sure.
So.
We don't have to vote
No,
on
we're not voting
anything.
on it. This is
So
just a
if
public
there's
hearing.
no more comment, it's over.
Then we're gonna close the public hearing then.
Good.
Alright.
We're gonna move on to our next item on our agenda, which is our playground equipment. Billy, did you wanna briefly talk about that for a second?
Yeah, I know at the last council meeting, I brought in 4 different bids for playground equipment, from the only 4 companies that I knew, or responded. Since then, we've done some research and found a couple of other companies. American Parks Company and Willie Goat Playground Equipment. Both of which beat the other companies hands down, as in prices and what we can get. I've got 2 different companies here, the American Parks Company and Willie Goat Playgrounds. American Parks Company bid for the same amount of playground equipment, same items. Their bid for this was $29,893.27.
It was not the same playground equipment.
It was something on the same order. I mean, the quality of it didn't look as good as the previous one that we approved, but it is one quote that I got. The next one is the one that I would recommend. And I printed these out so that y'all could take a look at what I'm talking about. These are the 2 options that we have from that one company, which is the Willie Goat Toys and Playgrounds. Their prices, for the same exact things that we got from the Swing Set Playground Company that you approved at last month, for the same exact items, we were priced about a little over 9,000 cheaper than
Exact same pieces.
the exact same pieces were priced at $9,000 cheaper. So, with that being said, I increased the playground structure for the 2 to 5-year-olds instead of just something basic. Now we have these 2 options coming to you, and the installation, shipping, and everything total is an even 30 grand, which is what we have allotted.
They discounted some to do that for you, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, we have discounted prices, based upon time of year, but anyway, I've got 2 different ones. The Shining Bright, which is a style of playground equipment, structure for the 2 to 5-year-olds, and then the Ann Arbor is another one. They're both at 30 grand. We do have the seeded money that is earmarked for that, so.
It does, also I wanna add, all the other companies that he and I have looked at, trying to find a better price, wanted at least 50% up front. They only require us a purchase order, and we pay after it's installed, which could be several weeks depending on how long it takes the manufacturer. Some of them have a few weeks of lead time. So if it's not here by December, we just encumber it to next year.
I make a motion that we accept the latest quote that Billy got from Willie Goat in the amount of $30,711.
This one says that the price above does not include installation.
And they all should include installation.
No, it says right here. Installations not included.
Which one are you looking at, Jerry? Cause they've sent him so many. Cause on here it shows standard installation and the cost for the installation.
Standard installation, $10,397.
See, so that's,
And you.
Yeah, they both have standard installation included in the prices.
I don't know.
That comes out, that's included in the $30,000.
Yes.
Is there one that you prefer or go with?
I just made the motion for it. Willie Goat.
Either, I mean, you got two options with Willie Goat. I mean, it's up to y'all what you wanna do based
Oh, I
on.
thought it was the last one that I got.
Well, I mean, Willie Goat, I got two separate ones from Willie Goat because I've got two different things. They're both the same price.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just, whatever one you wanna put out there.
I
And
have that one.
colors differ and all of that, so
Quality is comparable.
quality is, yes.
yeah, basically, he just wanted to give you guys another choice. You guys already approved the one last month for 29,000 or a couple weeks ago. We found something lower for the exact same package that came out at 19,071, was it? So you can either choose that one and do exactly what you've done last time, or you can make the little kitty piece better and more fun and interactive for the kids by increasing the size of the main piece for the 2 to 5 year olds and go up to the 30,000. That's what you guys approved last month, but this time you're getting more bang for your buck because this company is cheaper overall. Does that make sense? And I tried to explain it in the email I sent you guys. He just only received these 2 30,000 ones, and he gave you two of them. Did you give him the 2 30,000 ones today?
Yeah, I gave them the two to.
But both of them they priced at 30, but the one of them was Patriots Point Playground. If you look down here at the bottom of page 2, that's for that piece.
That's for the original. The Patriots Point was the original.
Okay,
The
but that's
new
what
one-
changes.
The options that they were given tonight is either the Shining Bright Playground or the Ann Arbor Playground system.
Is the blue one the Ann Arbor playground?
What's it say on the front page of that?
This one says shiny bright.
That's
oh,
Shining
fine.
Bright, they're all the same.
Okay,
And
like
then
on
your
my
next one
paperwork,
will
it's
be
called
the
Bongo Play,
So then,
Bongo Play.
That's because that's what I sent you guys. He only received the 2 30,000 even ones today that he just showed you guys.
That's why.
cause this one
He
looks
only
like more
received
bang
those
for
this
your buck
afternoon.
than the green
Well, they're-
shiny bright, you know?
Yeah, either one is acceptable.
He
but-
called him back and said, I can't go over 30,000, and
Yeah,
that's why
the
they.
one that went
Oh, so
over
now I'm
30
lost.
is the one I'm not.
Gotcha.
The one that's got the shade toppers. I think that- It's the same thing as the shining bright and green, but it does have
Well, now,
the sun cover.
The roof is not included. Roofs are not included on any of that. Those are way expensive.
Yeah, it's only as you see the picture on there.
Well, the picture shows
On
a
the
roof,
roof,
so
yeah.
there's no roof.
Oh, even in the quote, because mine doesn't.
Yeah, even in the quote, no roof is included because
Huh.
it added several $1,000s more to it. Which they're proud of the roof.
Without roof.
That's just one more thing to fade in the sun over time.
I'd say they're proud of it all.
It does say without roof.
You haven't seen
Well, we build playgrounds in our communities and it's unreal what they'll spend on that. It's like,
Looks like that has more stuff on it. Does the Ann Arbor look like it has more stuff on it? Like there's more,
I
It
kind
looked like
of
there's
felt,
more
I kind of felt
activities.
so.
huh?
I kind of felt so, because when I looked at it in the big computer, it seemed a little bit more.
Can we do the one that's got the Ann Arbor then? It looks like it has more stuff on it.
Yeah, I mean, either or, they're both
Okay.
the same price, but either or, and it's, I brought those for you to choose.
Okay, so I apologize, cause I was printing the quote that I got earlier today, so I apologize for that. That's why I was going on the other amount. Well, I'll make a motion then to, redo my,
I got you.
I'll I'm gonna redo this, for the, it's $30,000. But it's Billy's quote, it's, D44456, and it's got the Ann Arbor playground. That's the one I want.
I gotcha.
I'll second that.
Yep.
So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor, raise your right hand, motion carries.
I really like this company. They're very quick to get back with them and me. I've been talking to them too, and they're not requiring the money up front. They've already sent me paperwork that I would need if we were to choose them. They're out of Alabama and they ship stuff nationwide and install. So.
Tara, do we have to do a resolution on this for tonight?
Not now.
Not now, we don't. Okay, that was on
Not
the
now.
previous, okay.
Mhm.
So we're finished. Meeting adjourned.